Here it is. Here it is. I like the way you play with it. Sensitive. Just tickle it a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin's Wiimote.
Rub an ice cube around that.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
This is the Wii. It is the alphabet. Not bad. All right, this is the Wii. Impressive little machine. Lots of hardware for really $250.
It's very cool. And like by this point, everyone here at G4 is pretty much well versed, and we're all totally in love with this machine. But now that it's available to the whole world, you know, everyone's going to fall in love with this guy. It's a very cool device.
All right, so do them a solid. Let's assume they know nothing about the hardware. What are the basics?
Can you take us through some basics. Basically, it's a small memory system with only 512 megabytes of flash memory, but there is an SD card slot for expansion. But if you're a graphics guy like us, the Wii might not be the best thing for you in the sense that the highest resolution is only 480p. But since the system only comes with composite cables, HDTV guys are going to have to go out and buy the Wii component set in order to get close to high-def picture. But it's also Wi-Fi equipped, but you can network it the old-fashioned way with an Ethernet adapter that interfaces with the USB ports. It's very cool.
So, I mean, lots of, again, SD, Wi-Fi. They pack this thing full of good features. But really, isn't it about the Wiimote and the nunchuck? I mean, these are controllers. This hasn't been done with gaming before, really, and not in this capacity. It's totally different.
Yeah, it's really different. And the thing what's great about it, it's basically a point-and-click device. It has accelerometers that sense the direction of the device and even how you're holding it. So if you're holding a sword in your game, you're going to want to hold the Wiimote like a sword. Infrared sensors as well on the sensor bar determine where you are in relation to your television. And you can accessorize and expand the controller with abilities and attachments like nunchucks, the classic controller. There's wheels, a lot of cool stuff that you can buy for it. I know you're very excited about it.
I'm super excited for it. I love that it's, people say, well, the PlayStation 3 controller, that's motion sensitive as well. The PlayStation 3 controller has no idea where the controller is in reference to the television set. And so what I like about this is that you can tell when you're getting in, when you're getting out.
It's a pretty exciting device. I mean, I'm actually going to go out and get one of these myself as well. And I know that you have one. You're going to have a little Wii party tonight.
I'm going to have several Wii parties.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
It ends with the autoerotic neck around the cord around the neck.
Wow, that's disturbing. Kevin.
It's what we do. It's what we do. Now, what about some accessories? There are some coming out for this thing, right? I mean, people are making add-ons for the Wiimote.
Add-on for the Wiimote. The nunchucks. Ubisoft has this steering wheel that goes with the GT Pro series as well. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a speaker for it that goes on it as well.
Yeah, I dig that. A tiny little speaker, it's like a cell phone speaker in there, but it adds so much to the game when you're hitting a ball and it sounds like a ball's coming off of your virtual racket. I mean, I dig it.
It's pretty cool.
Are you impressed that they managed to fit all that in there for $250?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty awesome device. And the thing about it, though, like compared to like the PS3 or the 360, those guys are just so like hardware intensive. But this thing, it's like a lot of like the R&D for this guy went in to sort of developing these new ways of like gameplay, which is actually very cool because like, the PS3 is neat and everything, but it doesn't do anything that's necessarily all that new and interesting. And that's where this guy's really cool. I'm really excited about it.
Completely agree.